Let's now cross over to Abdulaziz Billow. He's joining me live from Mogadishu with more details of exactly what has gone down in Somalia. Abdulaziz, some analysts have described Farmajo as a no-nonsense leader and anti-corruption crusader. Do you think he will unite Somalia?
Well, Beatrice, that's the feeling that's being shared by many here across the country, excuse me, and also across many places where Somalis are. Now, Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo was elected on Wednesday as the president of the Federal Republic of Somalia. He's a no-nonsense guy, according to what you've said and according to many experts here in the country. Now, Farmajo is not a new political figure here in Somalia. He briefly served as a prime minister from 2010 to 2011 under President Sheikh Ahmed until his abrupt resignation in mid-July due to political wrangling between the former president and the parliament speaker. And ever since then, Farmajo has been seen as a key figure here in Somalia. He has been praised actually by many as a leader with charisma and a leader who can drive Somalia out of the many challenges that it's facing now. During his tenure as a prime minister, he formed a cabinet consisting of 18 ministers, and also during his administration, the militant group Al-Shabaab was pushed out of Mogadishu. So one thing that experts here praise Farmajo with is his speed and also with the work he's doing in terms of working with the security officials. One of his things that people praise him about is the fact that he takes care of the national army. During his brief tenure as a prime minister for 8 months, he streamlined the Somali National Army,
right,
and he was able to pay the salaries of soldiers on time. So that's one of the factors that experts here are praising Farmajo, and he's saying that he's a leader who is going to unite Somalia at the end.
Well, apart from uniting Somalia there, of course, Abdulaziz, one of the other key issues has been the security of the wider Somalia. What are some of the election pledges, though, that Somalis will be hoping he will fulfill to make the country safer and more prosperous?
Now President Farmajo always talks about is the need to establish a strong security force here in Somalia. He says that the African Union force have done a commendable job, but then again they need to be replaced by a strong, competent Somali National Army that can be able to liberate all the territories and seize the areas that AMISOM presently control. So his campaign pledge has been all along that he's going to rebuild the Somali security sector so that it can better secure the country. Now, one of his campaign pledges also again is unity. He started his speech yesterday by praising Somali unity and calling for unity here in the country. We understand that the current political system in the country has made the elections to become one of the highly contested in the country's political history. Sharp divisions. Definitely Farmajo is trying to seize this opportunity to unite the country as one and to forge a path so that he can be able to address the immense challenges facing Somalia. Now, also one of his pledge is in terms of liberating the country, is also creating jobs for the young people. He's saying that the youth needs, the government needs to take advantage of the youth so that the youth don't fall into the hands of terrorist organizations. Beatrice.
Abdulaziz Billow joining us there from Mogadishu and following tabs on the historic developments inside Somalia, where, as we mentioned earlier, a new head of state has now been elected. Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo won Wednesday's election, defeating incumbent President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed by 184 votes to 97. Hundreds of members of parliament and senators voted in a secret ballot to choose a new president.